today's topic is peri-workout nutrition, or basically like pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout nutrition. So I myself, when I started, I had no idea how important this was to achieving a good physique. I just basically did what everyone else thought was best, had the protein shakes beforehand, creatine throughout the workout or before the workout, protein shake right after. Basically did what all the supplement companies tell you what to do. The whole fat burners, all that stuff. And then when I actually had coaches, I was really quickly shown that that was the improper way. So the first coach that kind of showed me peri-workout nutrition was Salim Satir. He was the coach that coached me to win my pro card in 2012. So he kind of introduced me to revolving your body around your insulin and insulin sensitivities. So that is a pretty broad topic to most people that don't really understand, but insulin is the most anabolic hormone that the body currently owns. Everyone thinks it's testosterone, but actually that's incorrect. So insulin, once it is elevated, makes the body start to produce more growth hormone, which gets turned over to IGF-1, the body's insulin growth factor, which also gets all the pituitary, like all those glands kind of kicking out hormones. It makes the body want to grow. So then you look at what you're putting in your body. What nutrients are you driving into your body at that particular time when your insulin sensitivity is activated and raised? So insulin itself is a shuttle hormone. So what it does is it shuttles whatever you're basically putting in your body at that particular timeline. If you're putting in what the muscle and the body needs, like EAAs, protein, glutamine, creatine, all these things that help grow the muscle the best, that's exactly what you're going to be shuttling into the muscle while you're breaking it down. But if you're basically shoveling in the beige diet or everything deep fried, unfortunately that's what you're shoving into the muscles. So your physique is gonna basically be hindered, and it's not gonna grow to its full potential, and you're not gonna get the results that you're trying to achieve. So when you look at your peri-workout nutrition, another one, my previous coach, my end of my career, was John Meadows. He was the one that really kind of opened my eyes into the timing of your peri-workout nutrition. So having your pre-workout shake or meal 45 minutes to an hour beforehand, starting to sip at your intra-workout shake as you're coming into the gym or during your first exercise. So that's when your body's utilizing that insulin sensitivity. And then the post-workout meal, the timeline in that. So anywhere from 30 minutes to 45 minutes post, you're getting that good hearty protein meal into you. So your body will utilize those nutrients as well for aid in recovery and help your body grow and build new muscle. So when you look at the overall picture, so if you're going into a big leg day. So legs are one of the most body draining days of the week for anybody's lifting. So it's one that hits the central nervous system the most. It's going to drain you. This is where peri-workout is very vital. And especially if you're one of those people that are looking for that pump, you're looking for that feel of the balloon being blown up to almost bursting. And that's where your muscles, that's how it feels. So your peri-workout nutrition is very vital to that feeling. So if it's not on par and your timing is not on point, unfortunately, you're going to be very much lacking in that avenue. So and you're going to be unfortunately hindering your growth. So the big thing is when you look at peri-workout nutrition is how is your nutrition structured? Is it a meal or a shake beforehand? Is it what are you putting in your intra-shake? So to utilize all those nutrients, are you looking for more of that energy boost or that pump? And then your post-workout meal, are you having another shake, or are you looking into having that hearty meal? Personally, for myself, I like 3 shakes. That's just personal preference, especially with my hernia in my later career. My body just couldn't sustain and utilize the meals, like the sit-down meals. And I didn't have time because I worked in the hospital as a dad, I had kids. So I made the diet work for me, but I kept the timing crucial. So I have a shake before my workout, about 45 minutes to an hour. I have basically high glucose carbohydrate, so cyclodextrin. I prefer a pump. So I have the main things like your glutamine, your creatine is in there, arginine, citrulline malate, and then you have other factors like Hostile come out with like Pico 2, so you want something to utilize your oxygen. A little bit of sodium in there if you're a person that is lacking in that area. And then you can put a little bit of protein isolate in there as well to utilize that nutrient as well. So similar going into your intra-shake. It's very similar, having all the same ingredients. If you're looking for that energy boost, you can put in like a taurine, or take a couple of ephedrine and like with a small black coffee or a espresso before you're walking in, sipping that intra-shake during your workout. I like to have something pretty big. As you can see, my Lions Den merch here, my shaker cups are over a liter. It's 36 ounces. So anything less than that, you're gonna pile through that pretty quickly. So you want something big enough that you can put all those nutrients in, and it takes you through the whole workout. And then post-workout, I myself just like 30 grams of a whey isolate, glutamine as well. And then that gives me another 40-minute window so my stomach can kind of settle a bit. And then I'm gonna have that meal of, usually for me, it's a red meat, either sweet potato or rice, depending on how my stomach feels, and then some veg after that, some greens. So that is what I personally do for myself. Not saying that's going to work for everybody, but it does work for most people that have that busy lifestyle and they just don't have the time to sit down and have the cream of rice or the oatmeal and shake previous to the workout. They're still going to have that intra-shake. And then if it's not prepped, they don't have the time to go home and prep that meal. So realistically, sit down, think about your timeline, think about your schedule, but really utilize this information for peri-workout nutrition, because it's really going to help with your overall physique and how your body is going to grow and adapt. So take that information and run with it.